And so in this video, we'll be looking at iWork 09's Pages. Like mentioned in the previous video, Pages is a word processing program in iWork 09 in which it allows you to type letters and so forth. So let's open it up. And we see here the template chooser, in which we are presented with a list of templates that we can choose from. And at the bottom here, we can open recent documents or open an existing file. We can also zoom in and zoom out these templates and choose which one we want to see. We can cancel. Let's go for blank document so I can show you around the place. So notice how it fades in, which is kind of nice, very attractive. And here we have Pages 09. Now, for those who are familiar with Pages 08, you can see that it looks pretty much the same, though we do have a couple of new buttons up here and so forth. I'm not going to get into the buttons and all of that stuff because I know that I've been doing a lot of these word processing programs over the last couple of videos, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with how to use these things and get them customized to fit your needs with these inspectors and so forth, for those who've been using iWork 08. But I will talk about a couple new features that I like. One is the full screen mode, which was not known or was not in the previous version of iWork 09's Pages. So we'll be looking at that, and what we can do here is we can click this button. We can go directly into full screen mode. Now what this does is it basically puts you in your own little realm where you can simply type and have all distractions out of your way. Puts your paper into focus, allowing you to type whatever it is you need to type. Now, if you move your mouse to the right, you can go ahead and scroll through your paper or your letter here. If you bring your mouse to the top, you have your menus, as well as a quick access to the most common tools. Inspector, you can bring up an inspector window if you want. And to do that, all we would need to do is hit the Alt Command I. We can bring up a nice inspector window. And here we have all the tools we need to do our paper, our letter, our resumes, anything that we need to do. Here we have document and other information tools. Here's a meta tag tool that we can go ahead and fill out information about that. We can change document margins, footnotes and endnotes, format, and so forth. Here we have layout and section. We can configure those, as well as object placement, background and objects, and so forth. Text. We can go ahead and change the color of the text, as well as the alignment of the paragraphs, characters, lines before paragraph and lines after paragraph, inserted margins, list. This is good for bulleting. Indent. You can go ahead and put some indents in there. Tabs. And some more here. Ruler. We can go ahead and configure shapes, graphics, ruler information, and some cell information, graphs, charts. We also have links, hyperlinks, bookmarks, and merge, as well as the inspector for if we want to put video and audio in here. We can go ahead and show hide that by pressing the Alt Command I or the Option Command I. And so this is a nice way to get going in typing, and you can hit the escape button to go back to the normal view. Here in preferences, we can go ahead and change some stuff, such as auto correction. Does have auto correction, like in all programs, Mac, and so forth. We're gonna add media, video. Here's some pictures and photos and so forth. Audio, movies. Here's a video that I did a long time ago in one of my videos that I did with iMovie. Let's put that in here. So we can go ahead and put this in. If you can remember back to that video I did with iMovie 09, and I had the scroll in here, and we can go ahead and put that in. And if we want to put that in, we can move it around and so forth. You see, it's very easy to move things around in Pages. I love how it's very flexible. We can title it. So we can put that as the title. Put a nice video here. And so we have some text here, and we can go ahead and align that. And then we can change the QuickTime information for that, such as the poster frame and so forth. We can play it. We see how it plays right in the document. Very nice. And when we go ahead and save it, and here's another thing I haven't talked about, the saving. Let's go ahead and save this to documents. If we go, we can save the copy as a Word document if you have Microsoft Office 08 for Mac, or if you have Microsoft Office, or if you just want to save it as a Word document to use in Microsoft Office, you can go ahead and save it, or you can save it as iWork 08. But the default is saving it as an iWork document. If you go to Share and Export, you can go ahead and export the document in PDF, and you have some PDF options. You can save it as Word, RTF, rich text format, or plain text. Just want to let you know. You do have some saving options here. So we're going to go ahead and save it as a Pages document. We'll save it as movie for, let's say, iMovie 09. And we also have some options here. Now, because I have video in here, I have some options that say copy audio and movies into the document, and copy template images into the document. I'm going to say copy audio and movies into the document. It's going to save. And there we go. And so now when I go to my documents and I want to go ahead and open that up, there we go. Self-contained saving. So there's not, I also want to get into some more stuff with pages, so I'm going to cut this video off and we're going to make a part 2 dealing with pages in iWork 09. That's it for this video.